for watching Talking with Amaya. My name is Amaya, and today we have a very special guest. I'm very excited to introduce you to Christopher Sullivan. Christopher, thank you so much for being here today and giving me the time to interview you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am a fee attorney with Alamo Title Company. I'm a real estate attorney. I have been a real estate attorney for almost 2 years now. I am from Winsboro, Louisiana, a very small town. I grew up with 3 brothers and 2 sisters. I have 2 sisters that are adopted from China. I've been to China twice. I have a huge travel bug. Anytime that I'm not working, you're going to catch me, taking a look at where I can travel to next. I love outdoors, hunting, fishing. I love to eat, boil crawfish, have a good time with friends. And I pretty much have based my practice around helping realtors grow their businesses.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to get a little bit personal with you.
I don't mind.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, well, tell us what motivates you.
Um,
And what motivates you in life and what motivates you professionally?
From a very young age, I saw a lot of hard work in my grandfather and my dad and my uncle. Those 3 people they've kind of made me who I am today, and so I've modeled myself after them a lot. Long hours working and working for what I find value in. I'm a people person, meeting people, helping people, not the traditional sense of helping people who can't help themselves. Yeah, I am about that too, but I mean helping people grow their businesses is what motivates me. So I like to be able to take someone, provide them tools and my services and help them get to the next level, whether it be a realtor or a lender or a family member. So that's what kind of motivates me business-wise. As far as life goes, I want one day to be able to do whatever it is that I want to do. If I decide one day I want to hop on a plane and go somewhere, I want to be able to do that. So I'm motivated to succeed. That way I can have that opportunity. That way I can take my brothers and go on a hunt somewhere. That way we can go buy a piece of land in Stuttgart, Arkansas and go duck hunting every day for the winter and not have to worry about working. I know that's years off, and don't worry, I'm going to be here to help you right now. But in the future, that's what I'm striving towards, the freedom to be able to do that. So that's kind of what motivates me in life. I have a lot of different things that I like to do. I love real estate, not just being a real estate lawyer. I actually enjoy looking at homes, visiting open houses, looking at ranches. My family has a ranch in Sunset, Texas, and I love to go out there. It's a huge desire to be able to go out and have my own ranch one day and run it with my brothers and just have a good life.
I love it. I'm going to ask you, what is it that you do as a real estate lawyer?
I do a lot of things. Primarily, right now, I have 2 main jobs. I prepare lender closing documents for a regional mortgage lender, and I'm looking to branch that out as well. So I do that. That takes up a good bit of my time advising lenders on issues when it comes to RESPA issues or underwriting guidelines, Fannie Mae guidelines, investor guidelines, having to research all of that and answer questions. But then, what I've recently started doing about 7 months ago, I decided to become a fee attorney. And so I'm a fee attorney with Alamo Title Company, and my primary goal with that is to close transactions. I help realtors and I help lenders, and I help realtors by connecting them with people who can help them grow their businesses by providing education. I teach CE courses. I'm a provider and an instructor of elective CE courses with TREC. But I'm in the process of getting set up to be able to teach Legal Updates 1 and 2, and that should be completed by the end of May, middle of June. So I'll be teaching those. I bring in a lot of help with these courses, so I'll sometimes have lenders teach classes, I'll sometimes have insurance agents, asbestos abaters. It just depends. Inspectors, anyone. I can bring them in and develop a course, and if it's something that realtors want to learn about, we can teach them about it. I provide those courses all over the Metrotex. I will go to brokerages and do it in their office. I'll do it here in our office in Flower Mound. Can do it in Frisco. Basically, I'll go wherever it is that the broker wants to put this on. I try to also bring realtors together, make their office environments even better when it comes to doing things like happy hours or crawfish boils or cookouts. I'm a big fan of doing that type of thing. So I love to get in with various brokerages and provide that service to them with a couple of their other key sponsors. You will find me on any given night, either at a happy hour networking with someone or teaching a CE course, but I'm constantly on the go, so make sure you text me if I don't answer.
Christopher, can you tell us a little bit more about your fee offices?
Like I said, I'm a fee attorney with Alamo Title Company. I close people remotely. I will come to them wherever they are. If it's in North Dallas or Fort Worth, it doesn't matter. I make myself available. The majority of the time, I will close the transaction myself unless it's somewhere really far away.
Okay.
The other services that I provide, as a fee attorney, I am able to represent those individual parties to the transaction. So whether it be the buyer or the seller, I can represent them on a limited basis, and that's something that some title companies aren't able to do because they don't have attorneys that actually work with them. There are some out there who have attorneys who actually own the title company as well, and so their law firm will represent those people, but other title companies won't do that. So regardless of whoever you're working with, make sure you're working with either a fee attorney that's involved in his business or working with a title company who is owned by attorneys who have an outside law firm who will represent the buyers and sellers. That makes it much easier rather than having to go out and find someone who doesn't know what's going on with the transaction to represent one of the parties.
Tell us about the service that you provide to realtors as a real estate attorney.
One of the things that I do for realtors is I answer their phone calls. If you call me, I will answer, or I will call you back within 15 to 30 minutes, depending on if I'm in a meeting. A lot of real estate attorneys aren't able to do that, but I am, because I've dedicated my practice to helping realtors. So if you have a client who calls me at 9:30 at night because they need something written into special provisions, I'm able to do that.
Wow.
The other night I was eating dinner with my wife at Trulux, and I got this random phone call. I didn't realize who it was, so I didn't answer it. But they left a voicemail, and I listened to it. And yesterday, Sunday, I drove up here to the office and printed something out and wrote something in special provisions for that realtor's client.
That's
and so
customer
my
service.
client. Yeah,
That's
customer
perfect
service.
customer service.
So that's what I can provide. I provide access to an attorney to answer your questions. I provide the ability to amend contracts by writing things into special provisions for you, because you aren't supposed to do that as a realtor. You can get in trouble for doing that. It's called the unauthorized practice of law. So if you don't have a good real estate attorney in your pocket, make sure you find one. I would love to help you, but a good real estate attorney will make himself available and do those things for you. That way you don't have to risk your license as a realtor and risk being fined and being slapped on the wrist by your brokerage. So in addition to that, I also will advise your clients on matters unrelated to real estate sometimes, or connect them with attorneys who can. And finally, I will represent them if they have issues with earnest money, land issues when it comes to trying to get right-of-ways or easements done, anything like that. If they need to do a commercial lease, I can help them with that. Whatever it is that your clients need, I'm here to help. So please make use of me. I would love to be able to help you grow your business. I will be here when you call.
As you can see, Christopher Sullivan is a huge, important part of real estate. There's so many pieces involved when somebody wants to buy a home. It's not just the loan, it's not just looking for the house, it's just a whole process. And honestly, I think he's one of the major, most important part of the closing on a loan. Please call him. He's a great guy. I know him personally. Very humble, eager to help. Just call him up. Anything you need, we'll be there to help you. The other thing I want to go ahead and tell you is that the first step before buying a home is to get pre-approved. Don't go out looking for a home before you get pre-approved. You need that pre-approved letter, so when you decide to put an offer on a house that you love, you're ready to go. Call us. I work with a great team. If you're looking for a home, please let us help you. If you're looking to get pre-approved, we are the first step. I want to go ahead and thank Christopher. Is there anything else that you want to say before we end this video?
Not really, just give me a call if you need me. You can go like my Facebook page and my business page and add me as a friend. You'll receive updates that way about all the CE courses, happy hours, coffees, and anything else that I'm doing, whether it's a crawfish boil or a cookout, you'll receive an update about that if you go like my Facebook page. So
Yes.
just reach out to me if you need me.
Realtors, please make him your friend in Facebook. He is a great contact for you. Christopher, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you so much for watching Talking with Amaya, and we will see you next time with another interview.